Hello, everybody out there, and welcome back to Preview. Sorry this video is a bit late. Happy Good Friday to everybody who celebrates Good Friday. Yeah, that's why I'm late. So, we did Marvel, we did DC. It's time to do the main previews book. And I'm going to say something. I did kind of cheat a little bit. Usually I try not to read the previews at all, just because I love to share my first impressions with everyone. I didn't read the previews part with the comics. I went to the back of the book because previews is magical. It's like two magazines in one. You flip it, and the other side is all about the collectibles. So last time we did the previews magazine. What's up, David? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I'm late. Again, holidays creeped up. Didn't even realize it was Good Friday when I made the plan to do it this weekend or this week, the previews. So I did look at the collectibles to help us go through this a bit quicker. I got to say, I'm kind of sad I didn't follow the Scotty Young trend when they started doing the statues of the Scotty Young Marvel characters. I would have loved to have got Venom. I would have loved to have gotten the Deadpool. They're making Doctor Strange now. I didn't jump on the bandwagon soon enough, unfortunately. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna flip through this. If I see anything that catches my eye, I'll mention it. There were a few things that did catch my eye, though. A few things that I might look out for. Here's the Darth Vader statue. That's $600. Thanks, ma'am. I'm glad you understand. I appreciate it. And welcome to the show. We've got Mandalorian. We've got John Wick. These are nice statues. I know my friend Alan would love this, the Godzilla statue. I would have loved it too, but then I saw it was $175, and I said, I will love it from a distance. However, PVC Diorama are actually doing an Aang statue, a PVC. And as you all know, PVC statues are only about $50. I might consider this at some point. I might consider it at some point. I'm not going to pre-order it, but I might get it. So I might consider it at some point. Sorry, I had to fix the microphone. I don't know why. The second time in a row I had to fix it. This Catwoman one is going on a wish list as well. Dan! What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome. So there's David and there's Dan. The Scooby-Doo van, that looked really cool also, actually. Where was it? That was a couple pages back. The only thing is it's not what the it's got like the Mini-Mates figures. It doesn't have like actual figures. I love the van. I'm not a fan of the figures that it comes with. How much is it actually? Oh, it doesn't say? Or does it say? Spider-Man? No, it doesn't say. Oh, it's Lego. That's why. Yeah, it does look cool, though. I will agree. You sound good. Perfect. Thank you. Also, sorry that there's the extra over here. Previews magazine's bigger, so I had to zoom out a bit more. So I do have my pen, my trusty pen, because there are stings. Oh, Michael would have liked this. There's a Sonic movie 1/6 scale statue, and that's only $75. He would have loved to have gotten that probably. That's a sick-ass statue. I will say that. Got Taskmaster, the Wolverine again. I might bend and get this from Scotty Young because I like Days of Future Past, by the way. I remembered after I went live, of course, yesterday, the Days of Future Past Wolverine. It's really nice. Might be hard to turn down. They got a Venom bust. The Venom bust looks really nice as well. And then if this was a little cheaper, I would have grabbed the Deadpool diorama. But we talked about all that already. Some Batman stuff. Here's the Miles Morales, Spider-Man again. Some other previous statues and busts. I should have drank something before I started this. I'm sorry, everybody. This is starting off great. Here's the 6 Justice League figures again. Love Godzilla, but I'm not a bust fan. A bust collector. Totally understand. The DC statues again. And now we go into stuff that's exclusive to preview. So there's some Star Trek stuff. I like that there were a little bit of news in here. Cindy probably would like the Kripkins. Getting some anime stuff, some figures, Lilo and Stitch. Oh, Grimm Fairy Tales, Robin Hood. That's cool. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. See, I should have put little bookmarks or something for this. So like I said, I'm going through this fast so we can get into the comics. I would have loved to have grabbed these when I had the chance. $26 each, 7-inch figures. If I could find Leo and Donatello, I'll probably get Mikey and Raphael as well, and maybe even Shredder, just because. Love to get those. Funkos. I love Funkos. I love them. I'm looking at them, and it's like I could point out a couple that I'd love to grab. So Funkos are one of those things. It's so cheap. They're so cheap that it becomes just like a habit, and you just fall in love with them, and that's it. So Dragon Ball Z, Evangelion. You got the Gundam statues. I actually just got an Iron Spider-Man. I got 2 Iron Spider-Mans. I'm actually considering Wolverine. I might get Wolverine. It's a $30 figure, but I found it on Amazon for $25. Maybe through DCBS they'll have a discount on it, and if they do, I might have to consider it. I truly might. And then here's the Spider-Man one. I saw that already on Amazon. It's interesting, but that one's not really my taste, but the Wolverine one, I love Wolverine. You all know that. So I might bend and get one more, especially if DCBS has it on sale. More figures. Rem. ReZero. Who knew that Rem was going to blow up? I fell in love with Rem when I first watched ReZero before it even came to America, and Rem was building up then. So go figure. Rem is just a gorgeous character, in my opinion. More anime. These. If these were coins, I would have loved to have grabbed them. They're actually Cowboy Bebop portrait pins, and each one is $10. So if you want the full set, it would be $40+ because they're $12 each. So $50 for the full set. So I would have loved to have gotten this, but there's no way I would have. No, not because if they were coins, it's a different story, but not pins. But I love Cowboy Bebop. The one thing I regret is I never got the Blu-ray set of Cowboy Bebop and the movie. One day I might. I would love to get this for Tommy. These are banks. So this is a metallic Spider-Man bank. This is really cool. Also the Hellboy one, but it's a Pix exclusive. Thus, instead of it being $20, it's $30. So yeah, and you can actually see where the coin slot is. At least with Spider-Man, it's in the back. We'll see. All right. So I think we're about to reach the end. Oh no, we got the HeroClix. See, the boxes. I was talking about this yesterday with the boxes. The boxes are only $12.99 each. So there's the Hulk and there's Joker. The only problem is buying it from an online store, you have to buy 6 of them. So it equals like $60, $65, and it's just way too much. Way too much for me. And here's they're bringing out, oh no, that's the protocol one. Where's the first one? There was also I thought they actually, no, I know they did. I hope I didn't miss it. No, here it is. HeroClix, Venom, Absolute Carnage. Absolute Carnage is getting HeroClix. I used to collect these. I used to buy them. It's just $130 for a brick, which is basically 6 boxes, plus a large one. Oh no, I'm sorry, 10 boxes. This is the 6-pack. The 6-pack is $16 each, or you get 10 for $130. I just too much money, and really, they're not. I don't play the game, so it didn't fit my agenda. They still make HeroClix. I honestly thought that. I honestly did too, Brent. First of all, hi, Brent. And second of all, yeah, I thought so too. And ever since I started looking through previews, I found out that they're still doing HeroClix, at least for Marvel. I don't see them for DC anymore. I really only see them for Marvel. So Marvel probably is the ones that are keeping HeroClix alive right now. And I'm glad you're here, Brent, because actually, if I turn the page, well, first of all, I wanted to point out that Star Wars is bringing out a Chrome trading card set. and I noticed that one of the cards is actually Carrie Fisher. Could you imagine just wanting to buy one of these packs and you open it up and you find a Carrie Fisher signed Princess Leia? Oh, that would be insane. I think I'd flip out because of that. Now, wait a minute. I thought there was, maybe it was on the other side, but they actually had the board game that Brant's trying to get me to play somewhere in this book. Here, Catan. They actually have it in previews, Brant. I thought that was funny. So anyway, with that being said, those are the collectibles. Let's get into the actual meat of the book, and that is the comics. I'm really excited because there's a lot of really cool stuff, if I remember correctly, that's supposed to be coming out this month. Again, there are a lot of books. This is a huge book, so we're not going to stop and talk about every single page, but if there is something I'm getting, something I'm thinking about getting, I will stop and talk about it. It's a very popular game. I've noticed it started popping up everywhere, so that's really cool. We played it on Steam last night with Lisa's brother. Oh, that's awesome. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that in our group chat. So, all right. Let's get into the book. They're going to be talking about Free Comic Book Day. I know they are. It's coming any minute now. I feel it. It's going to happen. And here we go. And I'm sad because I guess this went to print before the Russ Cochran. I'm so sorry. That was sad. So eventually here we go. Spotlights, Nonstop Spider-Man, DC previews. They're spotlighting those books. I could have yeah, here it is. Okay. I thought I was going crazy, so I was kind of filling in the blanks I got here. Free Comic Book Day. Don't be sorry. I'm sorry for being sorry. Free Comic Book Day. Unfortunately, they put this book out before the Free Comic Book Day change. So, hugs to you too, man. So, unfortunately, we're not having Free Comic Book Day in May, but I am hoping that we get Free Comic Book Day soon. There's some really awesome books from Free Comic Book Day coming out. So, we're starting off with Image. We're starting off with Chew. I love the concept of this book, and I'm definitely getting it. First of all, let's put the X right there, and I'm going to tell you all why I'm getting it. So, and I have the camera at the weirdest of angles, and it's hard for me to actually get around. And there, you saw my foot for a moment there. I hope you enjoyed that beautiful moment. But now I could actually get around and do this. Man, I am a mess today. Happy. Yes, this is Chew. I'm going to explain, JD. Happy Good Friday, everyone who celebrates Good Friday. If you're Jewish, happy Passover. If you don't celebrate both, I'm sorry. So Chew, C-H-U, is the sister of Tony Chew. So Tony Chew, I got to read this. So Tony Chew is a chippopath, able to get psychic impressions from what he eats. Saffron Chew, C-H-U, is a Chibopar, able to learn secrets from who she eats. Tony is a cop, as we all know, but Saffron is a criminal, so we're flipping the script. They are brother and sister. They are on a collision course, spinning out of the multiple Eisner Award winning, with all the awards, Chew. I'm really excited. And then you got some artwork here. Is it 2 pages? Yes, it is. So here's some artwork. It's actually the spotlight of Image this month. It's actually put down as the Image Gem of the Month. I might get 2 copies of this if they do are they doing a variant? They have to be. I don't see it, but I'm almost sure they're going to do a variant. So I'm going to be getting both of these. Thought the one sister was killed. This might be what I'm thinking, David, is this is the sister that no one ever talked about because she was a criminal. That's interesting. I never read Chew, but that's a neat concept. I'm going to put this out there only because, like I was telling everybody, I'm looking into trade since we're all on lockdown and stuff. And Brant, you're gonna love this. Chew has 6 volumes of the Omnivore collection, which is basically the hardcover collection. They usually go for about $40, $50. In Stock Trade is selling each of the hardcovers for only $20 each. So you could actually slowly catch up to Chew by buying. I'm thinking of buying. I have volume 1, so I might buy a couple of the other volumes just to catch up. I already read all of Chew, but I never got the hardcover. I read it digitally. I would love to get the Omnivore collection just to have the full series of Chew, but you can catch up that way, Brent. It's really cheap, actually. I'm very surprised that they made it so cheap when it comes to the Omnivores. $20 is not bad. Another spotlight of the month is Black Hand Ironhead Volume 1's hardcover. I'm only throwing that out there because it's a spotlight. We're going to start moving fastly. Yeah, that works. We're going to start moving fast now. Number ones, you know what? We'll talk about number ones, All American Comics, Bliss. I don't know about Bliss. The artwork looks interesting. I might look into it when it comes out. Getting It Together. This one, I don't know about that. Black Magic still going on. Every time I looked at this fast and I saw Cobra. This tells you how I've got G.I. Joe on the mind. I might have to do that. Yeah, In Stock Trade is just amazing right now. Firepower. This was on a couple of covers. This one is by Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney. I might actually. Okay, I was just saying 2. So there's 2 of these out. Is it a mini series or is it an ongoing? No, series premiere. Why are there 2? I might have to. It's Robert Kirkman and Chris Samney. And it's a number 1. I might have to get this. I might have to get the single issues for this. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Oh my god. Bliss, looking forward to it. Oh, David, you're looking forward to Bliss? I'm gonna look into it because the artwork looked interesting. Oh god. I might have to do this. If I have extra money, I'm putting a dash. So Oblivion Song number 25 is coming out, but I did read Oblivion Song number 1, and this is the artist proof. So it's like 3 times the size of a comic, and it's what the artist would give the editor. It's a huge book. Take my word for it. I never got an artist proof from Image. I wanted to get The Walking Dead. I didn't. I might have to get Oblivion Song. I'm still going to look for The Walking Dead one, though. I'm interested in Firepower. Firepower looks interesting. Fire looks cool. Never read Chew, but like Chewbacca. I guess the video is delayed. I'm sorry, everybody. I guess you're a little bit behind, but as we catch up. Kick-Ass vs. Hit Girl. Nah. Sex Criminals, Sexual Gary Special, and Sexual Gary. Oh, that's the variant. It's a XXX variant. Moving on. I'm not reading any of these. Is this an issue 1? No, it's a trade paperback. Heart Attack Volume 1. Killtopia. Oh, these are the trades now. So these are all the trades that are coming out from Image. Olympia. Undiscovered Country. Middle West. I'm going to wait for this to come out in a hardcover. I might wait for this to come out in hardcover. You should check out. I did. I unfortunately fell behind and then I stopped reading. I might either I'll get the hardcover because it should be due out soon, or I'll just collect the whole thing in trade. Dan, Gary has what? Hey, Brent. Yeah, apparently Gary does. I don't know. I'm just saying. And then don't forget where it's June. This is for the month of Meh. So June, however, is Pride Month. So Image actually put a bunch of their books for stores to order from. Remember, this book is for a store. Birthright 45. After this, 5 more issues to go. I'm going to be sad to see this go, but Birthright has been amazing. And yes, I am getting every single individual issue of this series. Decorum. We don't talk about that. Gideon Falls. Everybody's telling me that I should be checking this out. I might check out a trade of the first volume of Gideon Fall. So I'm going to look into that. I know Brent would never be able to say this book. So I hope Brent never reads it. So if he does like it, he won't have to worry about saying the title of it, because he's going to just make me say it then. Monstrous. Mike Spiderslayer just did a review on his channel or a trade talk, and I actually am interested. Even though he didn't enjoy it, I think I would because of the artwork, and I'm a huge anime fan, and he said it was very anime-esque. And I did start reading it. I fell behind, so I might actually give this a chance again. Gideon Falls is mind-blowing. Get it, man. Okay. That's that. Take that as a Middle West and Birthright both are so good. Agreed, 100%. Brent, have you read Gideon Falls? Because everyone's telling me now, even David's telling me that it's awesome. So I might have missed the bandwagon for that, but I'm gonna catch up. Stealth. I'm getting this in single issue form. It's a 6-issue mini. Spawn, 310 issues. God bless Spawn, and I love how it totes still only $2.99. It's the only Image book that's still only $2.99. Really? I'm not going to sit here and do the research, but that's awesome. I only read the first issue of Gideon Falls. Birthright is cool. Stopped at volume 5. Oh, David, you got to catch up. Oh, wow. I just noticed Gideon Galls. It's Gideon Falls. Oh, David, you got to catch up to Birthright. It's freaking awesome. And then you got, oh, look, Brand, it's a book for you. That Texas Blood. And then Unearthed issue 9. I'm not reading any of that. I do like that they're making a shirt for the new Kirkman book, even though I won't be buying it. If I see it in a store, I might actually consider it. Toy Chest, I remember that. That was back when we did toy reviews on the channel. We called it Toy Chest. So we are now in Dark Horse, and there are actually a few things I believe in Dark Horse that I wanted to discuss. This is one. I will be getting this trade from In Stock Trade when it comes out. It's $25. It's the Resident Alien. They're calling it Omnibus Volume 1. This collects the first 3 volumes of Resident Alien. I read volumes 1 and 2. I never had a chance to read 3. And I loved Resident Alien. I remember reviewing Resident Alien years ago. I enjoyed it, and it's actually coming to Sci-Fi. So Resident Alien is actually going to be a Sci-Fi series, which means they're going to do like 2 seasons of it and then pull it for no reason whatsoever, even though everybody's probably going to be watching it. The worst channel to get a show on, but hey, Resident Alien was a really good book. I recommend this. If anybody missed out when it came out years ago, get this omnibus. You will not be sorry. And then David says Unearthed is cool. I might check out a couple of back issues then. Resident Alien, though, has been amazing. And then you've got these. Now, I'm the Alien original screenplay and the Predator original screenplay. Predator starting this month. Alien is already on issue 3, which means this month, the month of April, should have been when the first book came out. I might still get this in single issue format. Not sure. Gonna do that for now. But then you got some Essentials books also. I won't be getting... but this picture changes my mind because this is the original script, not the one that we got in the theaters. So I'm going to put a dash on this too because I don't know. If anything, I'll get these 2, though. You say that, but Winona Earp did pretty well on Sci-Fi. That's true. So I guess it's really just a flip of a coin, or if you're Krypton and, yeah. The Witcher. I might be reading this digitally and then picking it up in trade. I'm really interested in the Witcher mini. And then we're getting into some Orville. Oh, well, this is Orville number 1's launch. Not really a fan of Orville, but I know Brant is. So he's going to be excited for that. Stranger Things gets its 3rd volume. I was interested in God of War, Lore and Legend, but I was like, you know what? For $30, is it? $35, yeah, and then we've got a new mini coming out, God of War, Fallen God. This I'll probably get in trade. I still have to get the previous... Oh, no, the previous God of War I got in single issue, so this will probably be the God of War I get in trade. Here we go. Is Alien owned by Disney? I thought Marvel would be doing the comic now. Alien is owned by Disney still because it's MGM, I believe. Is it MGM, Alien? Think it is. I think Disney still owns Alien, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but this trade I might be thinking about. I'm thinking about starting my Hellboy collection finally, and BPRD, The Devil You Know hardcover will be coming out. It's a $40 book, but the wonderful thing, like I was just telling Brant, Just in-stock trade is so good with their prices, so I might actually get a good deal for that. So I will be picking that one up. Bang, I'm getting this full series. I got the first 2 issues, 3 issues to go. It's really good. Anyone who missed out, definitely read the first 2 books. I mean, you have time now. It's really good. Starship Down, I didn't know it was a miniseries. I thought it was going to be an ongoing. For some reason, when I read the first issue, I thought it was ongoing, but might get it in trade. I've read the first issue digitally. I'll probably finish it out digitally and then go into trades for the rest for the series itself. Let's see what else we got going on. Cindy would probably like this. Disney's Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas story of the movie in comics, hardcover, and it's only $10, so it's not that bad. Giants. Oh, these are like the mangas that Dark Horse has adapted. And then any fans of Castlevania, there's a lot of magnets and stuff that they're doing. And then you've got relists from Dark Horse. And then DC Comics would be here if they didn't have their own magazine. Moving on. Okay. Brant, you might want to cover your ears for this because if we're going into ID, yes, we are. Okay, Snake Eyes. It's a mini series. There are 4 covers. I just want to point out that you should start at the... I am. What I'm doing is I'm going to be collecting the library versions. 6 is the only volume that's selling out, so I grabbed 6 first. I will start from 1 after that. So I'm going to have 6, and then I'll do 1, 2, 3, because they're selling out like crazy. Bang is okay. Brent, look away, look away. So... here's the thing with Snake Eyes Dead Games Mini, and it's considered a gem of the month too. So Rob Liefeld, I know, is the writer, the artist. It's scripted by Chad Bowers, but Rob Liefeld also has done all the covers. So any variant you get of Snake Eyes is done by Rob Liefeld. He did cover A, he did cover B, he did RIA, and he did RIB. So no matter what, when you buy Snake Eyes, your cover is going to be drawn by Rob Liefeld. Alien is Fox, so yeah, Disney owns it now. Oh, okay, and Predator. Oh, wow. Then maybe the contract has to run out for Dark Horse. So eventually they'll probably do it at Marvel. Not sure how long Dark Horse has a license for. Right, so okay. I didn't know that. Thank you, Brant. So, yeah, then that means that at some point, yeah, we might actually be seeing that. Rob, no. You're also going to hate what happens next, Brent. I'm actually going to grab this. This is some of the internal artwork from the book. And it doesn't look that bad. It could be worse. I mean, maybe we'll get a nice one with Rob Liefeld this time. So I'm going to get this mini in single issue form. I love Snake Eyes, so I'll probably end up getting this in single issue and then getting the trade for it later. I'm not going to bring that up because of the F word, David, but yeah, a lot of people feel that way. Don't like the guy personally either. I hear he's just a huge jerk. G.I. Joe Real American Hero Complete Silence. It collects... wait, going back to that first. No, it's not that bad, but they probably picked the best pages to show, and that's true. Well, of course they did, Brand. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Look, if I don't like the first issue, just collect the rest in trade or not even at all. Just go digital. This I'm getting because it reprints 2 of the awesome silent issues from G.I. Joe Real American Hero. It collects Silent Interlude, which is issue 21. And then it collects issue 21.5 that was done later on called Silence Between Borders. And it involves Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. 2 of my favorite G.I. Joe characters. G.I. Joe, I'm leaving alone the single issues right now because I'm collecting them in the hardcover. The way IDW does their hardcovers. So I will be waiting for the hardcover of this. At some point I am reading it. I'm just far behind on it. You all know I'm getting the TMNT Annual 2020 because I love the Turtles. Nice on Complete Silence. I know someone robbed. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. And then TMNT, I guess they're revoluming it. So volume 1 of TMNT is issues 101 through 105. Because after 100, I guess they decided to start the volumes over again. Now, I've got to apologize. I've been giving props to Tom Waltz and Kevin Eastman. Issues 100 through 105 were written, drawn, and the covers were done by Sophie Campbell. So Tom Waltz and Kevin Eastman have not been writing or draw, well, have not been involved in this volume of TMNT. This is all Sophie Campbell. So I apologize, Sophie Campbell, that I did not give you the credit you deserve since issue 101. I've been loving it. You've been killing it. Thank you for giving a really awesome turtle story. And I'm looking forward to what comes next. But Tom Waltz is writing the annual. So I don't know if Sophie Campbell's just here for a couple of arcs and then it goes back to Tom Waltz and Kevin Eastman or what. But this is Sophie Campbell 100%. And as a matter of fact, Sophie Campbell is writing issue 107. However, she's not drawing it. The new artist is Nelson Daniel, and he also did the cover. I get nervous whenever new artists come on TMNT only because, and the good thing is we've only had one artist I didn't like on this book, and that was all the way back before we even made it to issue 30. It was like he did like an arc or two. So, now let's see what I'm seeing a few things. Oh, I've got a lot of comments. Hold on, everybody. We're going to get into some of these comments first. Let's see. Never does with Rob. I know someone. Okay, I got that one. Liefeld will actually get me to buy my first G.I. Joe series in trade. Well, yeah, TMNT has been amazing since 100. That's when I started reading. So, yeah, we've been reading Sophie Campbell, who's the Yellow Turtle, and then Brant laughed at Dan, and then Brant answered Jenica. I've been reading the spin-off series tie-in. It's not bad at all. Jenica is the 5th turtle, JD. She was a human. She was shot near death, so Leonardo actually did a blood transfusion to save her life, and in doing so, it turned her into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So she's now the 5th turtle. She actually has a miniseries going on right now. By the time that this is all said, and by the time this comes out, the miniseries will be over. And I'm going to be getting the last, thank you God, issue of TMNT Urban Legend. All I saw here was epic finale and where was it? The highly anticipated conclusion to the incredible TMNT run. No, I'm sorry, I did not like. Was she a human? Yes, she was a human, and then she turned into a turtle because of the blood transfusion that Leo did to save her life. Got some Sonic books, 2 Sonic books actually. Transformers, anything Transformers, I'm waiting for the hardcovers because I'm going to start my hardcover collection. 3 books I'm starting, TMNT, G.I. Joe, and Transformers. So anything Transformers, I'm going to wait for the collected hardcover, which is about 10 to 12 issues, but I am getting Transformers versus Terminator in single issue form. I actually just ordered the first issue. So that's the only book out of Transformers that I'm getting that isn't part of the hardcover series at some point. I'm sure this won't be either, but that's okay. Secrets and 84 probably won't either, but I'll just get the trade paperback of that. But Transformers Galaxy and Transformers are probably all going to be part of the collected edition later. The Transformer IDW collection, I think they're called. Trevor, it was very good. I loved it. That's what got me into getting it. Star Wars Adventures, we talked about that, and we talked about these during Marvel, so I'm not going to rehash that. Got some more Disney. Star Trek, for those of you interested in Star Trek, the only book I'm reading is Year 5, and I'm reading it digitally. And then let's see, what else do we got? A facsimile of, I love how everybody's doing facsimiles now. So you got Lock and Key, issue number 1. Anybody who missed that, you definitely should check that out. Some more random books, Invisible Men, Alien Invasions, that's really cool. Let's see, anything here? Nothing I see here that gets me. Usagi Yojimbo, every time I see it, love it. Love Usagi a lot. Here's Michael's favorite books. And then we get into the board games because IDW does board games. There's some Sonic. There's a lock and key game. What else do we got? Naruto has a game. Ghostbusters Blackout has a game. I mean, there's a lot of nice games, actually. And then we get to Marvel if Marvel didn't have their own books. So we're going to just Dynamite. There, let's talk Dynamite. Not reading that much Dynamite at this point, but I'm hoping to at some point. So we'll just go through Green Hornet. Oh, Brant. Oh, Brent. Every time I see Green Hornet, you know who I think about, our good friend Ron. Who's writing this one? Scott Lobdell is writing this one with art by Anthony Marquez. Oh, Brand. Oh, Brand. Oh, wait, are all these... Oh, these are all the different covers they're making. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. You got me. Okay, Dynamite. You might have got me with this one. Scott Lobdell's writing it. Scott Lobdell. Bruce Lee. Scott Lobdell's writing it. Let's see. What does this say? It's too far from my head. So the Green Hornet and Kato have met their fair share of villains over the years, but when an alien infant crashes to Earth and the two heroes must keep him safe from a whole new type of nemesis, are they prepared to take the series of dark and deadly enemies, willing to stop at nothing to do whatever it takes to save the child? Oh, boy. That description definitely is getting the dash. They're throwing aliens in this brand. Have they ever done that? That's the first thing that hit my mind was Superman. Lobdell's hit or miss with me. Might have to try it. I don't get Dynamite. Well, not for 8 years now. Well, man, I'll tell you, Green Hornet. A Green Hornet might be it. That's a different way to get with Green Hornet. Yeah. I don't know. That might. Well, here's some artwork. Here's some art that they're showing. Not that, but the art looks really good. I don't know. I might try it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I don't like it. I don't continue it. So that's all we do. We just don't do it. And Vampirella. Everybody loves Vampirella. Ooh, door poster. $34. 5-door poster. Red Sonja. Death to the Army of Darkness. Gonna get this in trade. Definitely gonna get that. And I gotta get a couple of Army of Darknesses in trade. What else do we got? More Red Sonja, more Vampirella Red Sonja, Vengeance of Vampirella. There's a lot of Vampirella. John Wick Volume 1. Might check that out at In-Stock Trade. At some point. We're going into Boom Studios now. Bear, original graphic novel, hardcover. Well, that looks nice. I think Tommy might like this. You know what? For the kids, I might grab this. This looks really nice. I like this. Who does this? Ben Queen and illustrated by Joe Todd Stanton. Oh, I got to get this for Tommy and Isabella. I think they'll love this. Brent, I think Lisa would love this. Skipped over the stuff you like. I'm sorry, man. What did you like? Tell me what you like. This is the whole point of the show. What did you like? What did I miss? Tell me. Vampirella? What kind of Vampirella? Red Sonja? I mean, I only passed over those. Adija Torres? I know these are all books Michael normally reads. Or was it The Death of Nancy Drew? Let me know, man. List it. That's the whole point. We're sharing what we want to pull. What we're pulling at some point. Willow. I might. It's a 5-issue mini. I might. Maybe through. See, anything that gets a dash, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to order it from Midtown. So, yeah. The Hardy Boys killed this. I hope not. Tisha Torres and Death of Nancy Drew. I was right. Death of Nancy Drew. Bear does look nice. And oh, good. You said it. It's cool, but you said it. That was the important part here. I'm getting this in single issue. That's Firefly, issue 18. I knew it. I called it. I said they were ending Go-Go, and I knew they were going to start a new series. And it's Ranger Slayer. Might have to get this, though. Don't judge me. I'm actually thinking about getting the... Oh, there it is. Ranger Slayer foil variant. This is the one I'm getting. So it's this one that I'm getting, and I'm just going to... Well, actually, I am getting this, but it's this cover I'm getting. And then Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 52, the foil variant, of course. Spoiler variant. I don't know what the spoiler would be. Either way, so these two I'll be getting for sure. I'm going to read anything Buffy right now. Been enjoying it. I'll read Willow. Oh, Willow, yeah, that's right. Willow had an issue number 1, right? Was I right? Oh no, am I? Oh, Willow. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I might get Willow for that reason. I'm sorry, you lost me for a second there. I thought you would, because she's also on the cover here. So I was like, either way. So I'm going to be getting both of those. Let me go. Gotta go see. Oh, you're so mean. I'll probably tell you in a comment when the stream is over what I'm. Definitely, David, that's the point of this show. And then next time you're on live, just go for it. Just say what you get, and you're welcome to. So, see what happens. See what happens with Power Rangers. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Faithless. Might get this series in single issue form. I kind of feel bad I stopped getting Faithless Volume 1. I might go back and get the last 3 issues of Faithless Volume 1. Red Mother Volume 1. I might get, or I might wait for the hardcover. I'm 50-50. Might get it. Might get it in softcover. Really good series. Once in Future. I hear a lot of people talking about Once in Future also. Anybody here read Once in Future? I think Brant. Yeah, you do. Brant does. I hear a lot of good things about Once in Future. I might grab that and trade. Bill and Ted Omnibus. No, thank you. More Dark Crystal. Labyrinth Volume 2. Nah. Don't like the artwork on the cover. This I've been reading digitally. It's very good also. Jim Henson. Jim Henson's Storyteller Ghosts 4-4. Irredeemable Omnibus I'm getting. Yes. Oh, how much was that? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. And then we were talking. I was Irredeemable Omnibus. $50? What does it collect? Issues 1 through 37. And then the special. And then Incorruptible 25 and 27. Oh, I'll put a dash. I'll look it up on In Stock Trade when it comes out. Red Mother is definitely... I do, yeah. I really like Once in Future. I might check out Once in Future and trade. I might. The Red Mother is dope. I read Once in Future is great. Okay, I'm going to try Once in Future when it comes... Is this a trade that's coming out for Once in Future? Or was that the single issue? I think that was the single issue. It's the single issue, 10. So they're probably by this point... And it's illustrated by Dan Mora, too. I'm going to see if I can find the trade for that. I definitely am. I think we're gonna look for the trade for this. All right, continuing on. I think we're now going into manga month. Any mangas I'm looking into here? No. More free comic book day. You're killing me, book. You're killing me. Ablaze. I don't read really much from Ablaze. I notice we're at the 47-minute mark. It's just going to be one of those things. I'm sorry for those of you watching post live, but we just love talking comics. You are always welcome to come and join us while we're doing previews. Previews will always be at 3 o'clock unless something happens, which it did this time, unfortunately, and I was unable to start at 3. I started at 4:15, close to 4:30, and that was due to the fact that it's Good Friday and kind of went over my head, and we have a family tradition we do, so apologies that we're a little late. Let's see. What do we got? I'm waiting for AWA. I think AWA will be next. Magic. Oh, American Mythology. Archie. Trying to see if there's anything that would grab my interest of buying. Some of this stuff I do read is Avatar. Some of the stuff I read digitally. I don't really pick up single issues or stuff like that. So AWA is an amazing company. I've loved everything I've read up until this point so far. There's still more coming out. You've got Devil's Highway, #1. You've got Old Haunts, #2. Archangel 8, #4. I'm still debating. I have a chance to get them. There's Year Zero, #3. Hotel, #4. Resistance 4. Upshot Now, #3. And I think that is all. Yes. I would love to buy all of these. I skipped Aspen. Oh, I enjoy Fathom as well, Brent. I read Fathom digitally. No Aftershock comics. If you guys have anything you like from Aftershock or Avatar, you are more than welcome to say stuff. I have not read. There's a lot of new stuff from Avatar. And I mean, wait, we're in Aftershock first because that obviously alphabetically comes first. I haven't read anything from Aftershock, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff that comes out from Aftershock. So, I mean, maybe I'll check out some trades. And then as far as, like I was saying with Avatar, I do like Fathom. I do like Fathom from Avatar, which I think it's the page right. Yeah, Avatar. So, wait a minute, hold on. A lot of stuff being said there. Faithless is good. Something is killing the children is cool. I think the first 6 issues are collected or will be of one. Okay, sweet. Trade already out for Once and Future. Okay, I'll look that up on in stock. What company is that with the red pages? Skip Aspen, enjoy Fathom. I get from Avatar is Uber. Okay, the red pages was Aftershock, though. This is all Aftershock, Brent. This is Aftershock. Avatar-wise, there's so much out there that, I mean, these are mostly trades. So, basically anything I could get into at this point. But AWA, I'm still debating if I'm going to get the single issues or I'm just going to wait and get the trades. I might get the trades. I might have to. And then we've got some random books. I love this shirt. I really do love this Spider-Gwen shirt. If I ever see it, I'll probably end up buying it. What are we in now? Black Mask. I haven't read much from Black Mask. Boundless. I don't understand why Boundless got Lady Death. I'm kind of upset about that because I love Lady Death and I'll buy Lady Death no matter what. However, I'm not a fan of all the other Boundless books for obvious reasons. Obvious reasons. So, with that being said, we're going to skip over all that. What else do we have? We have some random books. Ooh, what are these? Dynamic Forces. Now, I want to see this. Let's see. Venom 21 variant. You got Harley Quinn Villain of the Year #1. These are nice variants, though. Some of them are really nice. I don't think I would buy a lot of them. This one's $63. It's Avengers #1, signed and remarked with a Taskmaster sketch by Ken Hasner. Green Lantern Season 1, #1, signed and remarked by the same person, and it's $90. Yeah, I don't think so. Yep, and then look at this. We got the Encore edition, signed by James Tynion, and it's $50 each. And then we got, I don't know why they thought it was a big deal to mention that Todd McFarlane's doing the cover for Overstreet, the comic book price guide, but there's that. Let's see. You should check out Dark Ark, Cullen Bunn, and Baby Teeth is written by Donny Cates. Baby Teeth I missed out on, and I've really fallen in love with Donny Cates' writing, so I might actually go back and check out Baby Teeth. Dark Ark, I did hear really good things about, so I might get that as well. What's up, Jesse? Welcome in. Welcome. Boundless is it is an imprint from Avatar. Somebody was talking about that. I was watching Comic Book Palace and somebody mentioned that. I was rewatching the episode yesterday and I was like, oh shoot, I don't believe it. There's a lot at Aftershock Comics. Has Animosity World Reader by Jeff Loveness. I might have to look into some of those. I might. The thing is, though, when it comes to that, I probably will end up getting trades for everything that we just talked about. 50 years in the making, 50 years in the making of what? Where we haven't gotten to Valiant yet. Overstocked. We got some extra books, more books. We didn't get the Valiant yet. No, we're not. We're in Humanoids now. Okay. David Bowie. Oh, my uncle loved David Bowie. $40 for Bowie Stardust, Ray Guns, and Moonage. Moonage Daydreams hardcover. My uncle was alive. He would have been all over that book. My uncle would have been all over that book. And who knows, I might get it at some point too, just because. Moving on. Oni. Oni has a couple of things that I might check out. Like 7 Days. I might actually check out 7 Days when it comes out, the trades. Let's see. This was advertised in previews this month. Frankie Comics. This is another cute thing I think Lisa would love, and I think Cindy might actually like it too. What else do we have? I could swear I'm reading something from Oni. I could swear, but I guess I'm not, because that's it. More random books. Sorry, I'm checking the chat every couple of minutes because I'm looking at the book. Remember, this is the first time I'm seeing it too, so we are going through this together. Titan Comics. This looks hilarious. The Philosophy of Venom. And this is just a cover to it, so if I turn it, it's probably going to have it again. Blade Runner. I'm 50-50. I keep seeing it. I might get the trade for that. Here it is. The Philosophy of Venom hardcover. $15. Put this here. Put that right there for now. Let's see. Minions, Assassin's Creed, more Assassin's Creed. Ooh, this looks interesting. Box set. What do we have here? Oh, it's just a book. Oh, no, it's 3 books in one. What does it collect? Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Includes 3 exclusive art cards. Ooh. Put a dash near that. See if In-Stock Trade gets that one. Okay, still in Titan. Mandalorian. Ooh. Art and imagery of Mandalorian. Now, that's something I could get on Amazon whenever I feel. Here we go. We're getting into Valiant. Shadow Man Part 2. I don't know. I'm going to have to try Part 1, so I'm not marking anything for Shadow Man yet. I need to read Part 1 and see if I like Issue 1 before I go into getting Shadow Man. Savage, I might try. It's a 4-issue. Wait, what is this? Number 1 through 4 creature feature editions. 8 pages of bonus content. I might try this out before I get that in single issue form too. However, I am getting Exo Man of War in single issue format. I love it unless it proves something different. Rye, Bloodshot, and The Final Witness I'm not reading at this point in time. Dr. Tomorrow, a few people have talked about. I'll grab that and trade when it comes out. Unfortunately, the only trades that are coming out this month are Quantum and Woody and Bloodshot Book 3 from the previous volume. So I won't be getting that. Some Vault books. I don't know if anybody here is reading Vault. But we should be hitting Zenoscope. Here's Zenoscope. And I'm unfortunately not reading anything from Zenoscope, but Conspiracy has been really building up to something. They had Area 51. They have Planet X. I just read another one. And then we're going to get into manga. Yeah, these are all mangas. I might get Mob Psycho. I love Mob Psycho. Really good book. Don't let the name fool you, everybody. It's a really good book, I promise. What else we got? Any of my books coming out? They have to be. Really, none of my books. Fairy Tale manga box set 3. Yeah, what about box set 1 and 2? I didn't get them, so I'm not going to be buying the box set. I'll just continue buying the single issues until I catch up. And I'll probably just continue to buy the single issues. Street Fighter Swimsuit. Why are they making a hardcover for the Street Fighter Swimsuit special? I don't understand. I don't understand, people. I don't understand. But if you're reading any mangas, feel free to say something. Let's see. I see a few things, actually. Shadow Man, I'm getting because it's Cullen Bunn. I really like this style. Harrow County made me fall in love with him. Savage looks interesting. Vault, really badass. Okay, I'll look into some more Vault. His name is Bob Psycho. I forgot what his name is actually from Mob Psycho. But take care, everyone. Talk to you later. All right, talk to you later, Brent. Thank you for stopping in for a bit. And Vault Comics, Heathen, and the plots are great. And I believe manga is where we're going to probably end the book, because mangas are usually where this ends. Worlds End. Nah. Really, honestly, with manga right now, I'm up in the air because I have a lot of catching up to do on other volumes, so I'm really not going to go too much into it. And then we got other spotlights on featured items, wall calendars, random books. Yeah, these are all wall calendars. We got a shirt. Ooh, a couple of nice shirts. I actually have Red Sun Superman already as a shirt. Oh, and I think we're getting to the end. And if I'm right, yes, that is the end of the book. We have now reached the end of previews, and that is the end of this previews of Preview Magazine 379. Man, this pen got a lot of work in it today. There's a lot of really awesome books coming out from a lot of different companies. So, lots to look forward to in the month of hopefully July, not August. Hopefully we don't have to wait 2 months before Diamond starts distributing our books again. Again, I'm only angry at Diamond because they're the only ones not working. The printers are still working. The writers, unfortunately, now had to stop working because nobody's getting the books out, and because the books aren't going out, everything's being pushed back. Everybody has to stop and take a pause until things start moving again. Diamond, get your asses back in the warehouse by May. I mean, seriously, if the entire industry is moving except you, you're the problem at this point. And also, I think everybody's going a little stir crazy. We miss our comics for sure. Yes, it's a good month. So thank you all so much for being here. I will be back tonight with the next episode of Dark Avenger Live, where we will be talking about everything and anything. So definitely, if you are around at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, come join the fun. Come join the discussion. We'll be live for about an hour. We're going to be talking about everything comic books, video games, etc., etc. Feel free to join that. If you're brand new to the channel, hopefully you click that sub button and that notification bell. This way, A, you're subscribed, and B, if you click the notification bell, you will know whenever a new video goes up, a new live show is going live. You'll be notified immediately. Give this video a thumbs up. As always, show YouTube you like this video. Follow me all across social media at Dark Avengers C86. Also on my website, shootingstaruniverse.com. You will be seeing some exclusive written posts on there as soon as I get the chance to finish them. It's just been a crazy past couple of months, as you all know. We are in a very rough time, so we all have to, band together. And speaking of that, I hope all of you are staying safe. All of you are staying well. And we're going to kick this virus's ass right out of existence, I hope, within the next couple of months. And yeah, so till then, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you missed this live, you are more than welcome to share what you're picking up in the comments below. Till then, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see all of you really soon in the next one.